Meet Mr. Linux. With his long tenure in the IT industry, he remains at the heart of many hugely successful businesses. With his outstanding performance, Mr. Linux earned the trust of many enterprises across the globe. Now meet the evil cyber attacker, Mr. Hacker. To obtain Mr. Linux's money maliciously, he unleashes the dangerous malware RedXOR and Mamba. Once unleashed, RedXOR and Mamba work independently to destroy Mr. Linux's resources. RedXOR uses vulnerabilities like compromised credentials, weak authentication management, and inadequate endpoint security to invade Linux resources. Once inside, RedXOR pretends to be legitimate software and starts to exfiltrate data and redirect traffic to other destinations for malicious purposes. Meanwhile, Mamba uses insecure remote desktop connections to get into Linux resources, hack their data, and display a ransom note to their victims. The consequences of Mamba attacks are so severe that the FBI and the U.S. Department of Homeland Security have issued a high-level warning about it. Frustrated by RedXOR and Mamba, Mr. Linux decides to call his good friend Ms. AD Self-Service Plus. ManageEngine AD Self-Service Plus is an integrated self-service password management and single sign-on solution. AD Self-Service Plus allows you, the admin, to enforce passphrases for your Active Directory and Cloud Apps users. This ensures that your users' credentials are intact and hard to breach by attackers like RedXOR and Mamba. With AD Self-Service Plus, you can enable endpoint multi-factor authentication, or MFA, for remote and local logons for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux machines. It offers many authentication factors, including biometric, YubiKey, smart card, email verification, and Google Authenticator. You can also secure logons by analyzing a user's login information, such as their IP address, login time, geolocation, and more. If there's anything suspicious, you can enforce that user to perform MFA. Mr. Hacker was defeated hands down. All his dreams of stealing Mr. Linux's money had gone down the drain. Mr. Linux lived happily ever after, and it's all thanks to ManageEngine AD Self-Service Plus.